All right, good morning. I'm going to start my very first podcast ever. This is Mrs. Blasio. It's early morning because I can't sleep, but this is for the students in my English language learning classes at North High School. And today I want to talk about American football. Well, maybe high school football specifically, and I'm going to talk a little bit about what homecoming is. So, Friday night is the night for high school football. Each high school has their own mascot, like their own team representative. Ours, of course, is the Vikings at North High School. And each team goes crazy. The school goes crazy for the game in America. All right, most high schools have their own football stadiums where the teams practice and can play at. Unlike North, which shares football fields with other teams, most Akron schools do. But every Friday night, all the students attend and cheer the team on. The students will have their own section at the football field, right? And they usually sit near the marching band. Now, when I was in high school, my marching band at the school that I attended had like 150 band members. It was great. It was a huge marching band. And there they play music during the game and get the students riled up and get them excited and screaming and yelling all the time. Lots of students played instruments in the band and enjoyed doing the shows at halftime. They take that halftime break at the football game between quarters. You have 2 quarters and then halftime, and the bands play, and then 2 more quarters. All right. Also, the fun part about being in the band was that you got to go into the football games for free, right? You didn't have to get charged to go watch the football game. Usually students that attend football games get, of course, a student discount rate, a much cheaper, ticket to pay to see the game. During the game, students cheer and chant and sing songs, and that's why we have cheerleaders. They get the team riled, the student section riled up, get people cheering to encourage the team. Students wear school colors. And nowadays, sometimes the students will organize like theme games. Like one week might be a beach theme, and people will wear beach stuff like Hawaiian shirts and bathing suits if it's warm enough, or shorts, or just bright colors and flowered necklaces and stuff like that. Sometimes they bring like a beach ball and play with the beach ball, and throw it around during the game. Sometimes, like in October, they do a game that is to support breast cancer research, so everyone wears pink. Even the football players will wear like pink socks or something to help support breast cancer research. And every fall, the students, every year, everyone has a homecoming game. And every fall, the students vote for a homecoming queen and king. And this is pretty much a huge honor for students. Many kids grow up in America wanting to be the king or queen, right? The students elect those students. The students get to elect who becomes queen and king, and they choose those students that represent them the most. Someone who's hardworking, smart, kind to all. They're involved in activities. They volunteer a lot. Those that help others, and they're generally those students that have earned the respect of all students. And that's when they become homecoming king or queen. The game is an important game also because many former graduates from the school come to the game to see who will be the queen or the king, right? And in high school and college, you have what they call an alma mater. It's like a song that you sing. Alma mater means beloved mother, because high school is kind of like your mom. She teaches you many things and takes care of you, right? So when you sing the alma mater, you're honoring the school, which is like your mom. And at the homecoming, you return to the school to show honor, and so in a sense, you are coming home, right, to where you were born from. So they call that the homecoming game. And of course, high school football games are always on Friday nights, right? Friday night football. And then Saturdays are reserved for college, and Sundays and Mondays for professional football. But you have your homecoming game on Friday, and then on Saturday after the game, there's the homecoming dance. Traditionally, boys ask a girl to the dance, and they go as a couple. But in modern times, and very popular now, is that many friends will just get together and go together, so you don't have to go as a date. But people still, traditionally students still dress in nice formal clothing, fancy dresses, nice suits, and you look nice. Now, traditionally, when a boy asked a girl, he would also give her a flower corsage, a little grouping of flowers that could be pinned on her dress, or it's made so that she could wear it on her wrist, that kind of thing. And then they usually go out to dinner, like maybe before the dance or after the dance. And then at the dance, they get a professional photo of themselves together and the theme and everything, so that they have a little keepsake from the dance, right? But nowadays things can get expensive, so the boys and the girls, if you go as a date, they often share the price on things. So, and at schools like Northville, for the ticket, they supply some food at the dance, and the girls might pay for the photos if the boy pays for the tickets. Anyways, back to football. No, I don't understand the sport completely, but I can follow it a bit, and I know that there's 4 quarters, and in that quarter you have 4 attempts to get the football down to the goal zone there, the end zone, to make a touchdown. And then once you make a touchdown, you get to take an extra kick for more points, right? And sometimes if you're just close and you can't make a touchdown, they just do the kick and get extra points. I do know that in these 4 attempts to get to the goal, the team has to go so far, you have to do, I think it's 10 yards or something. You have to advance the ball 10 yards. And if you do that, you keep going until you make a touchdown or until you can't make that movement in 4 attempts. Anyways, please don't question I can't explain the game that great. Anyways, the main idea is that high school football is on Friday, college is on Saturday again, and pro is on Sunday or Monday. And if you didn't know it already, Americans are crazy for their football, and they do they call tailgates also before football games, which is like a party before the game, and it's called a tailgate because it used to be people would open the trunk of their car, or if they had a station wagon, the back end of the car, and they would have food and eat out of the back of the car, and thus it's called, and you do it in the parking lot at the stadium. And this is done at, all level of football games. So, that goes on. All right, well, that's what I have for now for this podcast. We're going to see how this works, if it's successful or not. So we'll just check it out. All right. Thank you for listening.